Okay, so these couple problems are on your guys' pair deck. Remember, today we're learning how to solve by clearing fractions. So I'm going to talk about finding the least common denominator of these two fractions here, because those are our two fractions that are in our equation. So I'm going to talk about multiples of 4 and 3, and I want the first one that they have in common. So 4 is the first multiple of 4, and 3 is the first multiple of 3. Obviously, they're not in common. Then 8 and 6, still not in common. Then 12 and 9, still not in common, or nothing's in common yet. And then I have 16, and then I have 12. So we have 12 as our least common denominator. So on both sides of my equation, I'm going to multiply by 12. And that is going to cancel out the denominator of both of those fractions so that we just have numbers. We're just left with numbers. All right, so I'm just going to multiply across. So remember, when you multiply fractions, you multiply straight across. So I've got 36 over 4t equals 24 over 3. Well, lucky for us, 36 is divisible by 4 and 24 is divisible by 3. If I do 36 divided by 4, that's 9. So I have 19 is equal to, 24 divided by 3 is going to give me 8. Okay, and I'll show you guys another way how to do this in just a second, just to make things kind of extra clear. All right, now I'm trying to figure out what t is. So if I do my do an undo chart over here. Ooh, bad handwriting. Ignore that. All right, I am multiplying t by 9, and so in order to undo that, I need to divide both sides by 9. So divide both sides by 9, and we get that our answer, answer is going to be t equals 8/9. All right, so that would be our answer for question 1. All right, if we wanted to go back and do question 1 in a different way, all right, I'll kind of show that in green here. All right, when I multiply by 12, 2/3 by 12 over here, 12 and 3 actually have a common factor of 3, which would make this denominator 1 and this number 4. Okay. And then 2 times 4 is what's going to get me that 8 down here at the bottom. And then same with the 3/4 and the 12 over here. So 4 and 12 have a common factor of 4. And so 4 goes into 12 3 times, and then 4 goes into itself 1 time. And then 3 times 3 gets you that 9 that we ended up with down there. So 2 different ways that you could have done that problem. Either way is going to get you the correct answer. All right, on this side, I will go ahead and, we're going to do it the same way we did it above. All right, we're going to find the least common denominator, all right, the LCD, between 4 and 2. All right, because those are our denominators in the fractions that we have, okay? So the first multiple of 4 is 4. First multiple of 2 is 2. Nothing the same yet. Second multiple is 8. And then the second multiple of 2 is 4. And there we have our first least common multiple or least common denominator, which is 4, which means I'm multiplying both sides by 4. All right, and when I multiply both sides by 4, I'm going to be doing some distribution here. So when I distribute, all right, 4 to 1/4 x, I'm going to get 4/4 x, and then 4 times positive x is going to give me plus 4x equals 4 distributed to that -3 gives me -12. And then 4 distributed to that 1/2 x is going to give me plus 4/2 x. And let's just change color to make things a little bit easier to see. 4 over 4 is 1, so I can just rewrite this as x, or 1x, plus 4x equals The negative 12 is not going to change. However, 4 divided by 2 is 2, so plus 2x. All right, now you should be able to combine your like terms on both sides and then find your answer. So I'll do that really quickly for you guys, only because number 7 is quite a lengthy problem. I can combine my like terms here. X plus 4x is 5x is equal to negative 12 plus 2x. Get those x's on the same side. All right, I usually subtract the smaller value. So 5x minus 2x gives me 3x, and then these 2x's cancel over here, gives me negative 12, and then divide both sides by 3, and that gives me x equals negative 4. All right, and that's what I got for my answer for question number 7. If you have any more questions about any of the questions on the Desmos, please send me an email, and I will do my best to get back to you.